3 months ago, I stopped consuming social media completely. I kept posting, I just stopped watching, stopped scrolling, stopped consuming. And something happened that I genuinely didn't expect. My photography got better, my ideas got more original, and I started to feel like myself again. Bonjour, I'm Melody, and let me tell you exactly what happened and why I think you should try it too. It wasn't just social media. I cut the newsletter I was subscribed to, the advertising, the news, even the outdoor billboards. I really started actively not looking at them. Because something was happening to me with AI and the constant stream of content that was making me genuinely scared. And I know I'm not the only one. Scared that I was losing my own point of view, that I couldn't tell anymore what was mine, what was just absorbed, from the feeds. And I'll remember something a creative director of mine told me. I was an art director intern in Paris, and I asked him, how do you keep up with everything, all the trends, the brand, the culture, what's working, what isn't? And he looked at me like the answer was obvious and said, you can't, nobody can, so I don't try sometimes. And when it gets too much, I cut everything. I don't even reply to emails or phone call, and I just go on a boat. Now that's extreme, okay? But he had the best eye of anyone I've ever worked with in this field, and I think about that a lot. So here's what nobody tells you about cutting the noise. You don't feel inspired at first. You feel a bit lost actually, what do I look at now? Where do I get all my references from? And then something starts to shift, you start to notice things again. I was at a show in London, a live performance theater, and I had a layout idea just from the work that they've done on stage and just from watching the body move into the space. Nothing from Instagram, nothing from Pinterest, just my eyes, a room full of talented people and 10 years of visual training that was finally getting some silence to work in. I've started going to vintage shop again as well, clothes especially, not to follow trends or even buy, but to actually look, to think about what I want to see and wear and photograph. I cut the news, the politics, the constant stream of difficult information. And I know some people will disagree with that, and I get it, but the level of anxiety that left when I stopped consuming, it was almost physical. I mean, it was physical. And the joy that came back, I can't even describe it properly. It was like remembering who I was before the algorithm. So I want to be clear, I'm not saying delete everything forever. That's not what this is. What I'm saying is that we go on holiday maybe once or twice a year, and we think that's enough to reset. But we never take a holiday from the information, from the input, from the constant consumption, and that doesn't make sense. Gary Vee, and I don't quote him often, but he said something that stuck with me. I think I watched it last year or something. He said that Instagram isn't really a social media platform anymore. It's an earned media platform. And when I heard that, it felt like something clicked, because it explains why everything looks the same, sound the same, perform the same. It's not social anymore, it's broadcast. And that's not where original ideas come from. Original ideas come from diving deep into a museum exhibition, from old book, from archives, from walking down a street and having a conversation with someone who is older than you and has seen more than you. Of course, you cannot create from nothing. We never do. But you can create from the right things. And right now, I really feel like most of us are creating from the same pool of references, and I'm in on it as well, like everyone else, and it shows. So my invitation to you today, not to cut social media completely, not necessarily, but to cut the noise, whatever noise is for you. Really cut it, maybe for a week, maybe for a month. See what comes back, and let me know in the comment what happens. I'm genuinely curious. And voila, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in 2 weeks in the next video.